1. The trauma. Bruce Wayne's life is defined by the childhood trauma of witnessing his parents' murder, a wound that arrests his emotional development and leaves him burdened with grief, guilt, and hypervigilance. Psychologically, he transforms this pain through sublimation, channeling destructive impulses into philanthropy and purpose, though at the cost of isolation, obsession, and emotional detachment. Philosophically, his trauma exposes him early to the absurd cruelty of existence, pushing him to wrestle with the problem of evil and the apparent chaos of the world. Rather than collapse, he embodies Nietzsche's idea of self-overcoming, using suffering as the raw material for strength and clarity of will. Yet the paradox remains. His trauma both cripples and empowers him, preventing a normal life, while also giving him the moral clarity and drive to impose meaning and justice on a world that once showed him only senseless loss. 2. Bruce identity. Bruce Wayne's struggle with identity revolves around the tension between his public persona and his inner truth, raising both psychological and philosophical questions about authenticity. As Gotham's billionaire heir, he plays the role of charming socialite and philanthropist. Yet much of this is performative, a mask that conceals his unresolved grief and inner turmoil. Psychologically, this reflects role conflict and a fragmented self-concept, as Bruce constantly shifts between expectations imposed by society and his private emotional reality. Philosophically, his life embodies existentialist concerns about living authentically. Is he genuinely Bruce Wayne, or merely acting out a role to conceal vulnerability? His wealth and privilege allow him to construct layers of identity, but they also force him into alienation, never fully at home in any version of himself. The result is a man caught between masks, struggling to reconcile the public figure with the wounded individual, and searching for a sense of self that is neither performance nor illusion. 3. Wealth and responsibilities. Bruce Wayne's immense wealth places him in a constant struggle with the ethical burden of privilege, shaping not only his sense of duty, but also his loneliness and guilt. Instead of indulging in comfort, he pours his fortune into rebuilding Gotham and funding charities, as if trying to pay back a debt he can never fully settle. Psychologically, this reflects survivor's guilt. He lived while his parents died, and his philanthropy becomes a way of justifying both his survival and his fortune. Yet this duty isolates him. Few can understand the weight he carries, and his distance from others is reinforced by the fear of loss and betrayal born from his trauma. Philosophically, his life echoes debates on moral responsibility and justice, but it also raises a darker question: whether his generosity stems from genuine virtue or from an unending attempt to soothe a wound that never heals. His wealth, then, is both a tool for good and a source of alienation, driving him to transform privilege into duty while leaving him haunted by the guilt that nothing he does will ever be enough. If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe.
Thank you.